I guess he's going to be here the whole episode, so might as well get his opinion on some Ask Your Auntie questions, and it's a juicy one today. It's a thesis. So,
oh, it is.
All right, what time is it? Oh, we'll let him sip his water first. Okay, you ready for it? All right, what time is it? Ask your
Auntie.
Right. Who wants to read it?
I got it.
Okay.
All right. So this is from Anonymous, and it says, "I'm 23. Hold on. Okay. I'm 23. Been seeing a guy 24 since late January, almost 4 months. As you can tell, it's longer than 4 months.
It's been in the queue for a minute.
It's been in for a minute. He has not said this, but I think I may be his first relationship ever, let alone his first gay relationship. Things have mostly been very good for us during this time, but something happened recently that really bothered me and has been on my mind ever since. A couple of weeks ago, I asked him if we were in a relationship. I thought this was a no-brainer, and I kind of just wanted to hear him say the words. Thing is, his response was not at all what I expected. He told me, no, we are not. And that one day he will meet a woman, and when that happens, he will end things with me so he can start a family. But we can still be friends. The gag, okay? This obviously fucked with my head, as it should have, with him essentially telling me that he had future plans to cheat on me. Oh, heaven, I didn't get to the point.
Animated got shook.
Look. What I want and deserve is to be loved, and what is best for me is to be happy right now. He makes me happy. I expressed all of this to him, but I don't know how to go forward from here. What should I do? Should I just walk away from this now and protect myself? Should I just try to enjoy the time we have together now? I think that the longer this goes on, the more it will hurt me in the end. Any advice you could offer would be great. Thanks.
I literally, do you guys remember like in like elementary school having those little like
fortune cookies?
The ones that you go bloop, 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 and
five, 1, 2, 3,
my mama
4,
told
5.
me to pick this one.
Blue, B-L-U-E. Your mama ain't got no elbows.
Hot mess.
So
do we give Brandon the honors of responding?
Yeah, we'll let Brandon go first.
Brandon, we're gonna let you go first, girl. The flow is yours, ma'am.
So how old is
23 and his boyfriend, or who? Not his man.
Not
some woman's future man is 24.
Some him downstairs, dude. Right.
I feel like this person already knows what the answer is, because if they're in a situation that's not meeting their expectations, then I think it's time to move on, especially when dude or a person or whomever has already said like, oh, we're just essentially fuck buddies until I find like the one that I'm gonna marry and have kids with. So like, I'm just gonna experiment and have fun with you and string you along. And while old 23-year-old is probably catching feelings, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So
I feel like 24-year-old is like that dude, the delivered dude. You know, remember? I am delivered.
I ain't gay no more.
I ain't gay no more.
I like women's.
I've been delivered.
Get the fuck out of here. I feel a little bit. I feel bad for 23-year-old Anonymous, because you can just feel the desperation in wanting this relationship to work. And, you know, that's just a telltale sign of being, you know, like young and immature with the concept of what do you want and what is good for you in a relationship. And he's still figuring that out. I feel bad. You know, I mean, obviously, Brenda, to your point, you know, I do agree that he probably already knows the answer to this, but I think he wants to feel the fantasy. So he's like looking for an excuse to like have permission to see this through, you know, not realizing that by seeing this through, he's setting himself up for heartbreak. And the unfortunate thing is, you know that he's going to put the blame on this other person
Absolutely.
who, quite frankly, after 4 months, you're just not finding this out. Boo, that's on you. You have to figure that stuff out. You know, so like if you kept it casual up until this point, and now all of a sudden you didn't caught feelings 4 months into you guys, you know, bumping uglies, and now you caught, and then you want him to be feeling the way that you're feeling towards him, and he's not, guess what? That's on you, boo.
It's
So
like
whatever you choose to do, just be ready for the consequences and not try to project that on somebody else.
It's like, so what are we? We are farmers. Bump.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I mean, look, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a
motherfucker is a duck.
Okay, like you need to be real with yourself. You got to stop lying to yourself on the important things of life. You know, there are certain things you can lie and be like, okay, you know, you can lie and say your ass look cute in them jeans when it don't. You can do that. But what you don't do is lie about a man loving you when he already told your ass that he don't love you. That's what you don't accept the lie. But you don't lie to yourself on those type of things. I agree with what the lady said. He already knows.
He knows. He said it.
Right. He said absolutely.
It in his question.
And I think at this point for him, it's just about, you know, youth and just having to learn the hard way. Some people, unfortunately, have to learn the hard way. They have to go through the hardships for it to land home for them, instead of using the knowledge and common sense that they were gifted with, because not all people got it. But when you do got it, you need to use it because it's there for a reason. Yeah. And so he's going to have to learn the hard way. And I'm just excited that, and I hope, I hope that when he comes through out of, you know, from the hard way, that it only betters him and it doesn't hinder him. Because, you know, sometimes you go through things, it creates baggage versus creating strength.
Come on, Erica.
So I'm hoping that it creates strength in him, that he knows, now I know, and now I no longer want that. You like, damn right, bag lady.
You're going to miss your bus.
Okay,
come on. You can't hurry up because you got too much stuff.
Okay.
Honestly, in the question, you literally, every time you asked the question, you answered it. So that tells me you already know the answer. You just don't want to accept it because you're in this infatuation phase. I get it. But ain't no dick or ass that good. I can tell you, that's what I've learned at 36. There's some good stuff, but once it starts destroying you, it ain't that good. Because,
wait, like, destroying you how?
What? I mean,
finish him.
Look, there might be some dick that'll make you want to lose all your credit. I'm just saying.
It's true.
Like,
it's true, but it ain't that good when you come to like realization. You're like, hold on, like I'm like pushing what I want down. Like literally, he was like, what did he say? I'm trying to what I want and deserve. So you already know what you want and deserve. And everything you said, it was not him. And he keep on saying he want to go back to a chick, which sounds like he's going through his own shit. Like, don't take that on.
Okay, fix him.
Like, don't take that on. You are not Iyanla. You ain't fixing nobody's life. So it's just like, and I get it. 23, there's just something about early 20s versus like later 20s and getting into your 30s. Like there's just this weird.
You learn a lot.
The light switch comes on, like for real. It's like at the end of the club when when the light comes on, you're like, oh, and you're the person you were making out. Right, you're like, I was dancing with you. Oh no,
my goodness.
So it's just like,
oh, wait a minute.
Exactly. It's just like scurry on out the door and take your ass home.
I'm just gonna get my coat real quick.
Right. So at 23, it's just like you're probably hearing us and you know what we're saying is correct, but guarantee you're probably gonna be sucking his dick tomorrow night. So I mean, it's 23 is just a weird ass age, especially again in the gay community, trying to be accepted and all this, and you want a relationship, but you don't, and you do. And 23 is just nasty. It's a messy ass age. So
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm somebody daddy or mama right now. I feel like I'm that old person who's telling them like, I done been there, I done done that, you know. Cause like as I'm like thinking about me at 23, I'm like, ooh, I'm listing off names. I'm like, I dated you.
It's messy.
Dated you. Oh no. You
it's
know,
messy.
Like we all got those stories. We do.
I think the biggest piece of advice that as the oldest of the group, as the Sophia of
Come
this
on,
foursome.
Sade.
I think the biggest advice that I have is not with your count, not with your body count.
True.
That's true.
But age-wise, though, I think
Rose.
that was... yeah, that's true.
Okay, Rose. You over there, St. Olaf, Minneapolis. No, but my biggest piece of advice is this is a choice that you have to make. So if you choose to stay with him and he ends up breaking your heart, or you choose to break up with him for the sanity of your heart, that is a choice that you are making. So whatever it is, don't put that on him. So if you choose to stay with this guy because you're thinking in your heart of hearts that maybe he'll change his mind, maybe the love is so good, maybe all these maybes that you fairy tailed out, and he's already told you what he wants, and you choose to stay with him, and then he ends up, hopefully it doesn't happen, but if he does, which it likely will, break your heart, that's not on him. Because I think one of the biggest mistakes that people do is they project on other people decisions that they know they should be making for themselves.
Ooh, you better preach that.
The moment to be mad is when he said no. That was the moment. That was the moment to be mad and be like, oh, so you just wasted my time.
Yeah.
At this point, you have now enabled him to waste your time. So
100%.
he's just doing what you letting him do.
That part.
Right.
And here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen. If he marries a woman, you still going to be the side piece for 40 years. And anybody got time for that. That's what's going to happen.
Look, never the meal, always a side piece.
Seriously. Ho! Sideline.
Ho!
So I don't know. Anything else, Brandon? Anything else you want to impart to this young person?
No, I mean, I feel like we covered it, but just...
Yeah, so, because I ain't got nothing else to say to that. That's just messy. Grow up. Get some years on you. The dick ain't that good. There's going to be some better dick. And even if not, there's going to be there's going to be some comparable dick.
And listen, since he said you guys are not together, then go out and have sex with somebody else. And then tell him about it, and then see how he reacts to that shit. That would be pretty interesting.
That's
just
play 24-year-old shit.
Right. Play Keisha Cole, Let It Go, and go out with your girls.
I
don't
changed
have
my mind.
Hey.
I don't love her. Nuh-uh. That's some 24-year-old. Don't do that, because that's how you can get in like altercations. Don't take the Juan's advice on that last part. That's
sound like me. Okay. I was like, what? Okay.
I mean,
that sounds like altercations.
But if y'all not together, then why would you be keeping yourself, sacred for him?
That part. Oh yeah,
I would just call a spade and just be fuck buddies. If you can separate that.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I
don't think it's hard can. So anyway, continue to ask your auntie questions, as messy as they are.
Yes.
We'll keep you anonymous. Send it to aya@minorietyreport.com or DM us or text us or call us or send a plane over the crib or something. I don't know. But continue to send these questions in.
I do have a quick update. Remember, and I forget which episode it was, but there was an Ask Your Auntie question from another anonymous where they were of a certain age and they were contemplating dating somebody that was younger and they were asking for our advice.
Yes.
Girl, they in a relationship now and they are very happy together.
All right.
Congratulations for taking the advice, taking a leap of faith.
Exactly.
Aww. Good things do come
That's what's
true.
up.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. Took a chance on love.
I'm assuming we gave them the advice to go for it.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, we told them to go for it. There ain't nothing but space and opportunity for you two to figure it out. So
don't block your blessings.
Nothing
don't
but
block
a number. They are very happy together.
Oh, that's good to hear. Come on.
You know what else is nice?
More updates. Let us know.